Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and this is your daily dust for Monday, September 18th if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. You can treat it as a timeless reading using the law of attraction, attracting you to this reading. But of course, hello to all my followers and subscribers. Thank you so much for being here with me every day. I really appreciate you. I hope you like this little short series of Viking Oracle readings. We have one more for today, and using again the Viking Oracle, the wisdom of the ancient Norse. This is by request, and you're definitely welcome to request certain decks. And if you want to see what decks I own, check out the playlist that's called Decks That I Own. You can also check out the playlist that's Decks That I Created and choose from those as well. So let's see what we get for today. We have had Odin following us 2 days in a row. So Odin is like really protecting us and guiding us. Actually, I realized I was going to use a different deck. The Viking Oracle is basically the only deck that's just pure Norse mythology that I own right now, and this is making me want to get some the runic tarot and different things like that. And if you want to gift any of those things for me, then you can check out my wish list. But otherwise, the other one is also by Stacey DeMarco and artwork by Jimmy Manton, and both of these, the Goddess and Sirens, and also the Gods and Titans. And so we have Odin again, just drawn slightly differently, but with that same powerful energy. And we have Freya also, and the Valkyries. So I'm going to let you know how Stacey is connecting to them through this deck, which is the Goddesses and Sirens deck. The keyword for the Valkyries in this deck is called redemption. And it's saying, it's never too late to change. Regret is useless. Forgiveness may be necessary. Bravery is valuable. So in this series, so far, courage, bravery is the number one thing to do. Taking a leap, having courage, no matter what, go for it. Just go for it. Even if you feel like you're going to fall flat on your face, just do it anyway. Just do it. And this is the redemption part makes me feel like even if you in the past you failed, or in the past you did something you regret or something like that, there's always opportunities to right your wrongs and to be a better you, and to prove to other people that you are the better you now. You're the better version of yourself. So if you're in that kind of energy, having trouble trying to believe in yourself again, but maybe other people believe in you better than you believe in yourself. Maybe you don't even realize how magnanimous they are. So here's what it says about Valkyries. It is said that near death, our whole lives flash before our eyes. For Viking warriors on the battlefield, what flashed before their eyes was most likely a beautiful yet terrible winged woman, often on a mighty flying horse, eyes flashing, singing a song of blood and glory. The Valkyries were the choosers of the slain and were present at every battle of the Norse. While they had various names, such as battle maidens and shield maidens, their primary service was to select the most worthy and bravest of the dead warriors, and then take them to reside with the god Odin in Valhalla, or with the goddess Freya in her hall, Folkvangr. There, the Valkyries joyfully served the Einherjar food and drink until their final battle, Ragnarok, alongside the gods. According to some sources, Freya was Valfreya, mistress of the slain and the Valkyries, just as the Norse considered the Einhajar the foster son of Odin, and Valkyries were the beloved foster daughters of Freya. It was also suggested that Freya would make Valkyries of those women who followed her witchcraft most fervently in life or who were themselves taken in battle. So there is an Icelandic epic tale of the Volsunga saga, and it goes into more detail about the mythology. And there's this really beautiful poem. And the poem, a little clip from the poem is this. Then a light shone from Logafell, and from that radiance there came bolts of lightning. Wearing helmets at Himmervangi came the Valkyries. Their byrnies were drenched in blood, and rays shone from their spears. So this Ride of the Valkyries is also very popular or very recognizable piece of music. Dun 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 dun. It's just like this very kind of powerful sound. You can hear it in the movie Apocalypse Now. Also, you've seen it in The Simpsons and The Big Bang Theory. So it shows that, the power behind their ride, behind their energy. The symbols here are showing helmeted woman on horseback, flying horses, ravens, a feathered cap or wings. So if you need an invocation to call upon the Valkyrie energy to reduce and let go of regrets and to encourage redemption now and encourage moving forward, you'll need a very thin piece of rice paper and honey, birdseed, and food coloring. Red or brown is the best. And then think about a regret or a situation for which you would like to have redemption or forgiveness. Create a simple symbol of this situation and draw it on the piece of paper, carefully ensuring you don't tear it. Then fold or roll up this paper and pour honey on it. Wipe off the excess and then roll it in birdseed. Take this to a place where there's lots of birds, a park, or even your garden is fine. Place the paper where the birds can see it and say, "Mighty Valkyries, maidens of the shield, you who chose the slain, who relieve and release, assist me now." Take a big breath in and feel the burden of what is written on that paper. Think of how much it pains you and what a battle it has been. Now exhale and blow that energy into the air and say, "From the air you come swiftly to take away death, to release the brave from battle. I ask that, if it be for good of all, you relieve me of my burdens." Now step back far enough so that the birds won't be afraid of you. If you like, you may wish to stay and watch the birds pick at the paper. Know that the energies of the Valkyries and their birds, ravens or not, are removing the transforming of your regrets. Thank the Valkyries and ask whether there are any further steps to take. Allow any messages to come and act upon them later. So if you would like this ritual, I definitely you can email me and I'll see about typing it out for you, possibly if you need this to heal your regret. So Freya here in this deck is about irresistibility. Freya in the other deck had a different message. She was more of, let's see, it tapped more into the birth and rebirth and life and death because of the battle and what she represents during battle. But it did also tap into her femininity, her being on the battlefield naked and proud and bold, and her sensuality and the way she seemed to attract no matter what. And so in this deck, they focus more on the irresistibility of her, which I feel that the feminine here, whoever it may be, it does possess this irresistibility. Because we're all irresistible in our own ways. Enjoyment is a natural part of life. So center yourself and be confident among the chaos. Most of us could do with a dose of Freya's confidence and irresistibility. At some point, it's very easy to lose confidence when our feelings aren't reciprocated, when we haven't felt beautiful for a while, or after a breakup. Perhaps we never experienced solid physical confidence, and this holds us back from being confident and owning our true power. Freya assures us that we are all powerfully attractive. Her message is that external beauty is not enough. It is the confidence in our attractiveness that truly makes us beautiful. That's funny because I just watched a TikTok video just a few minutes ago, and there was an older woman, and she was talking about the beauty, like, what does it matter what you look on the outside? You know, the true beauty is within. But we also tapped into the ways that you can feel confident. Of course, just simply saying, you know, you're beautiful inside and it's more important than the outside is not enough to always bring up that confidence. And doing little physical things can help us, you know, those, like what we said yesterday, the special charm. I feel like glow-ups can come from a variety of things. It's a shift in the way you perceive yourself, but some of that shift can be enhanced by pampering yourself, or buying something new, or something that just makes you feel pretty and confident. So those little things can help, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, there's nothing wrong with a beautiful thing to make you feel more confident. But of course, it's important to not go overboard, I think. Love yourself the way you are. Like a lot of people with cosmetic surgery and things like that, that might be taking it a step too far, but that's up to you. That really is. It's a personal decision that you have to make for yourself. But it really, to me, is the beauty on the inside is really what shines through ultimately. And so that message comes through again. And Odin's message about guidance is kind of similar to yesterday's as well, that he's the one that's there for you if you need him, to call upon him. And he has his own way of helping you, you know, with his ability to divine and to see into the future, but also to give you that confidence that you have the wisdom to figure things out for yourself, you know, to tap into your own high energy. So Odin's guidance is saying, seek guidance to solve an issue, choose carefully whom you take counsel from, respect experience. It takes time to develop wisdom and knowledge. Be patient. We had that wisdom theme came out, and also research. So don't just take, you know, anybody's advice firsthand. Make sure you really do the research and feel confident in the person that you're getting advice from. Now, I get channeled messages, but I definitely like to refer to the books and the decks because the authors like Stacey DeMarco really did her research, and she's really also has tapped into her own energy to bring out the messages that she feels it's important for the reader. So I never just go with my own channeled message. I definitely seek the words of wisdom from these authors as well. So Odin is teaching us that education and listening to various wise voices is invaluable to your own growth and development. The more we know about a situation, the better we can assess it. I keep getting this feeling like somebody is seeing something a certain way and acting upon it, and they don't have all their facts right. I feel like there's something that you're missing, and it's making, you're like reacting to a surface issue and not really seeing the forest through the trees. Like there's way more to this. So don't judge a person's actions or reactions just simply purely on the face value of the circumstances. And even on a daily basis, we should do this. Whenever we engage with other people, if they behave a certain way that rubs us wrong, I think it's important to be forgiving, because sometimes a person could be going through a really rough day, or something really serious could be happening in their life, illness in their families and all kinds of stuff, the things that we just don't know. Even if they have a smile on their face, even if they're acting cocky, or even if they're acting rude, a lot of times there's way more to their behavior than the surface. It can go kind of deep. So a little bit of compassion and understanding. I keep wondering about those people that driving past the house in their little go-kart or whatever it is, making lots of noise. I mean, people have to get out their steam, I suppose. It's also being respectful of other people, but there's where you go. What do you do in that situation? Do you pursue it? Do you fight it? Do you let it go? Do you behave magnanimously, forgivingly? So it's up to you. On is it a battle that you need to fight, or is it something that you should let go of? And also, so anytime that you need any help regarding your situation, definitely go to people with experience. And also, if you need guidance, go to Odin. Odin is a solid choice to turn to, and he can guide you toward the answers that you need. So in this image, you can see the runes and the 8-legged horse and the spear that never misses, and ravens and wolves, and the tree of wisdom, and Wednesday, which is Woden's day. They're all related to Odin. And an invocation that you can use here is whenever you need guidance and you need to call upon Odin, then you might like to do this, okay? You can draw Odin's rune symbol on a piece of paper, and underneath the symbol write what you specifically need guidance about, and then hold the paper in your hand and say, I call you All-Father, Odin the Seeker, the Traveler, the Teacher. I seek wisdom and guidance as you once did. Connect me with my own wisdom and the wise guidance of others. Send your ravens to advise me and protect me on my journey to knowing. Then shut your eyes and relax and allow the form of Odin to come to you. Don't force it. You'll see him. You'll see that maybe he'll come to you in a form that you'll be happy to accept. It could be him on his horse. You could even see a raven or a blackbird fly by to give you some kind of sign. But it will feel calming and protective, and you'll feel ready to use his guidance. So open your eyes, write down what guidance then you received, and then maybe he'll visit you in your dreams. And maybe have a little notebook by the side of your bed so you can write down some of the dreams you have in the next week or so. If you don't get immediate answers, then try a little dream diary. And there you have it, you guys. So it's a powerful continuation of the messages of yesterday, especially. And it's Freya knowing that she's irresistible no matter what. But trust me, any size, shape, coloring, whatever your features are, you are magnetic and attractive and exciting and a woman, and really feel that energy. And Odin's here to guide you to reach those goals, and use these special invocations and the special ritual to help, that Valkyrie ritual, to help achieve letting go of these things that hinder you, and open to Odin's guidance to help you achieve what you need in your life. And also, the bigger picture here is Don't have any regrets about the past. You can redeem yourself. You can heal yourself. You can do better. But also don't beat yourself up, because I feel like people see you in a beautiful, better light than you give yourself credit for. That you are really a good and wonderful person. And I think you're your hardest critic and your strongest judge. So let go of that and see that people see you as this amazing person. They really, really do. Not that it's important what they think, but I feel like there's a lot more of that than the negative story in your mind. There's more of the positivity than you're not even giving yourself credit for. So tap into that, your beautiful self-worth. And I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.